long time I'm back in YouTube live, and you have seen my live videos, and now I'm discuss about our we're mainly defense person, I feel Marshal, my generals, my admirals and air marshals, and under there every officers and commissioned and non-commissioned soldiers. You know, we are defense person and they're to obey our command. And USA Congress was also in a problem, for next election for money, and that's why they seated in Capitol Hill Congress building, and we are here in this country in this building. The president came himself and all, and from White House everything was taken here, including his chair and flags, table, everything was necessary for meeting, including cooks and it. And what we planned, we mainly defense person and political problem, how we can solve it. We can solve. I wanted to fix USA President, next President Joe Biden, and they told that rule has changed after those rebel and those genocide happened in European countries and on those royal families, followers and supporters, and their population is almost null now. And for this all reason, we somehow elected Joe Biden, and what a danger they face. Old presidents tortured they faced before whole world. They're making like they're raping new candidates, next candidate, because we took over federal reserve system, atom bomb, we took control, and also those mines I found from outside Saudi Arabia, from other Arab countries. In the early 70s, they used to loot and they used to show duplicate of me, and used to divide my incomes from criminal Salman and Mohammed bin Salman. We shooted them last year inside counter. Here we made inside buildings, every buildings we used. And we stopped successfully their earning, and their competition began, and last bite they are making on next candidate. And however, after long struggle, Joe Biden became president of United States of America, so to vice president, and secretary of state post were fixed for me, and I could not go. And for long time passed, they could not take, and lastly in last year meeting they activated that post for me. Whole Congress. Also their political, they wanted to give me damage money for my 10 Emperor satellite, and one satellite was $1,000 billion. And NASA rules, according to NASA rules, they have to give back damage money. And we found Congress approved, Federal Reserve System approved. We can use anything, but by considering the situation, just to give compensation to royal families, and just I used to give money in my wife's and their relatives, their palace people, and those criminal enemies from Bangladesh and around the world stays near and attacks on them and makes hostage situation and loots everything. Used to loot everything, and that's why a new procedure of Federal Reserve System invention was necessary. That how we'll use everything also, and no one will be able to loot from us, and just they try to loot of our account will automatically stop and war will begin, and after killing all enemies we'll use everything. And that's why also Joe Biden told that $1 trillion necessary. She showed wife, that's why. For election, $1 trillion, $112 billion to them normally in USA, and For our economic exchange or our money matters and budget, 1 trillion value is different. That you all knows. And lastly, we decided, me and my wife's honor of those I wanted to distribute in them, and no one took. They told also became hero because CIA has come and always sitting unite here and taking position and collecting and even killing. That's why after that we are nothing. In palace what will happen we don't know. And after that they decided and told me to give donate for next president election. And also $1,000 billion I gifted to their parents. Also they did not. Those king queens of Europe, including King Charles, no one took, because they knows what happens with them in their palace by their people, by their officers, soldiers. After rebel, and so many rebels are yet alive and not dead. And if we kill again, they make duplicates from Indian subcontinent or from Arab or from Russia, from Portugal, and mainly India makes this up. And after that, also they donated $1,000 billion for Joe Biden's election as president next election. And also Federal Reserve System, some point now me and I and generals identified that they could use wrong way, and without president election suddenly they could attack hostage president, and president's daughter became hostage when he became elected after Trump, criminal. And at that time they were, I also donated them, and all were looting their money. Sometime making hostage Nami, sometime President Joe Biden. That was the situation. And however, by considering all of this situation and new rules, regulation and conditions were approved, also they used to attack me here in this country and that's why Federal Reserve System first condition, me and my wife should not be harmed, injured, and our children, if anyone anywhere in this world alive, should not be injured and should not be under attack. First condition is this. Second time, it will be allotted money before 1 month of election, within 3 days before election months we count 1 month, and before vote date, and just 1 month count begin before, and before that 3 days, within 3 days they have to collect all money from Federal Reserve System. Now they are saying through White House satellite that they have to fill a form from now, otherwise money will not be processed. They are not found. Also situation in USA like this, and all must be under treatment. And I was ordered just to look in video, this all happening, old or new, you will not justify, will attack, because these all are new videos. And same happening for our work process. Also our attack same, and enemy's death assures automatic by same process. And as a result, we donated $10,000 billion to him, and processing money. Thus he have to process, and if he becomes candidate as for next president, then he will be capable to use, otherwise not. And 10,000 billion definitely other congressmen will not give to use. How they will expenditure their vote cost, their electoral cost, how they found. And they will elect him president and their other congress member. Then definitely they have to elect an Democratic Party, and should be democratic. Other leaders must be supported by his money from president at least. And Republicans are different at first till this stage we reach, and after that also Joe Biden and we did meeting and Federal Reserve System. Then 60% cost of other candidates will be carried, and 40% they have to carry themselves. And 60% they can use wishful, but in 60% they have to make 100%, and from 100% 60% they have to used in electoral procedures, including placard, poster, leaflet, nomination fee and nomination form, and all they have to do. By 60%, another 40% they can use for their home, for buy a new car or daily life expenditure. They know. Also, those 40% also they can use, in 60%. And those best will use for election. They will be nearest to us and more honest. And others also congressmen. They all tortured family. I knew background from my General Laura Richardson, and their every family were in torture in that rebel, in that house war, like those European royal families, like those other parliamentarian families, parliamentarian system-based countries people and their government people. And Canada was enjoying everything, France was enjoying everything, and Portugal did great dictatorship at that time. And for this reason we manage for them, and also Republican oppose. If you all use this yourself, then we will attack biotechnologies. The same will happen. And also they wanted part, and $10,000 billion, huge amount, and more than $112. And after that, also they were chosen, and also they will be given 60% of electoral cost was fixed. At first $1 trillion was fixed, and over donation happened by us, and that's why we have given. And after that, also they proposed another plan that same seat they have to keep. I mean those elected in Democrats and elected in Republicans, will compete from same seat to be congressman for electoral votes, to president, to electoral vote honor. They will become, if they become selected in election. And for this reason they want another. Also, after a long time meeting, we fixed yes, we can approve also, and then they approved my Secretary of State post. I am already Field Marshal, Chairman of Federal Reserve System, and those doesn't look good for a defense person, but temporarily I have taken just 2 months or left. If they elect me again or any state, then I will become. And also I have another duty, that electoral processing time situation. If Kamala Harris again does those, and again those all Joe Biden lives out by mental medicine attack, and if he does not does election, and I have to take her vice president post, and I have to attack and control everything, of White House satellite. Just I'll command whole defense of USA and allies of NATO. My huge manpower I have applied through my wife's budgets I have given. They are working, all they have to attack on my enemies, on our plans. I mean, all they have to make successful our plans and have to attack on our enemies. However, we accepted everyone's budget. No one want to move, but that, man looks like black, and till that time Joe Biden's Congress working, and he is working from as my delegation as Secretary of State. And mainly I was elected and could not go for enemies attack, and to kill all enemies we planned long years of war, and will continue. And however, electoral matters, they are solved, and another general, like showing me form through White House satellite, those programmers, you all knows how I feel, those forms, and you have to come. Our procedure same, and same situation has happened, and thus easily you can be elected again. And before me, they have to take all money. And only one set $10,000 billion I saved, and Also, you know, we had another $10,000 billion. Those I kept to my wives and so many father-in-laws and mother-in-laws. During what time began, they will announce feast from their family to their whole country, and my every service holder recruitments working as on satellite technologies, and their my wife's a cooperator of White House satellite, and they chose, and also their CCCP operator, and also they are supercomputer, mainframe computer through link they works, and under them more than 10 lakhs, like think 100 lakhs, 1 crore and 10 crore works. And those all budget I passed for them. And during our meeting decisions, whole Congress was looking in USA's Capitol Hill Congress building, and also all USA people were sitting. After a long time they are looking, their field marshal they were looking. And after a long time, NATO countries, those tortured people lost their everything looking me in their screen. Their faith, hope, wishes, everything was in my hand, and I tried to fulfill, and yet in processing to fulfill. Rest of those will begin soon. And war order was fixed for me to give, and I have given war order, and processing has begun, and more faster, all have to work more faster to attack on our enemies, and thus we have to work. Until alive, money will be not a problem, but another set of $10,000 billion we saved, because President and other generals and vice president told that if you use this $10,000 billion damage money of 10 Emperor satellite, then how will sit next time meeting? What will be our money-based issues, our protection, if we use this another set of money? And that's why we decided another set of $10,000 billion. Also, I did not take long time earning of my mines, and found huge income happened. Another $1,810 happened, and from that I donated $10,000 billion, and I locked in Federal Reserve System my all those accounts, everything, and other monies are procedures, and some expenditure budgets are budget, all the spending, and also they takes regular checks and continue connection. Thus they makes with USA defense person, with General Richardson, with me. They're working automatic, and she's a faithful also my wife, and also those princesses my wives, and they have unity now, and that looks good to me, and that's why I'm hopeful, and I love them all and carries bears them all, their everything. But their account also has that lock system. If any enemies, criminals, hamsters or frauds tries to enter in my wife's life, like before, or tries to attack to rape them again, or tries to kill my children, will end their nation by nuclear bombs. That amount of nuclear bombs we have made, 15,000 nuclear bombs made last day, I found report, as I use this White House satellite technologies, and all 40 lakhs and more than 40 lakhs officers, soldiers, those 10 crore operators and more, all will be useful, and all will attack on our enemies. And our enemies will be eliminated, not will be deleted from entire universe forever. And that's what we'll do. And my respect and prayer for those lost at their life, but believe this field marshal almost dead also, somehow alive. And from that situation, I have reached this situation after long time technical war and long time of torture, repression, and losses of honor of my wives, of my children happened, and I am in active now. What we'll do, all we have fixed in meeting, and with full pleasure will kill this subcontinent. That's all, everyone. start every process, order, fulfill huge task, a lot of tasks, all my combination and work, and also those another set of money has those same conditions and same procedures of Federal Reserve System to take money from my wife. Checks actually, and these checks will not be activated, unless I put sign here in my room. This room is fixed, and before in this room they have to sit, and as a president have to sit, and thus they have to. We'll check all conditions. We'll check all procedures. If okay, and if one condition or two broke, we'll you know we'll think what to do. We can decide also to change those, thus providing money necessary. And for those, they have to take from their bank just before 3 days of election month. And USA's election month, not 3 months. I don't know who is that Kamala Harris, who is that Joe Biden holding himself high, and Russian prisoner exchange. These all are very bad to my defense persons, to my generals, admirals, to my air marshals. And also I made deal with Russian general and threatened, because Putin killed, and Putin's 3 daughters was my wife. They died. In this country they are raped, ravaged, and they went suicide and deleted their data from time machine record, and that's why they are in grave world forever. And the criminal Putin did this, and after that, they used duplicate 3 Maria Putina, and we killed them last year with fraud Putin and Putin's great terrorist 2 wife we killed last year. And our heart filled with pleasure, and again they have made another set will kill. And the general made deals and treaties. They will kill every racer and every crusader against my relation with Maria Putina, Tikhonova and Varantosova. Till they were alive, my wife they used to respect and love. Also they did some mistakes in some episode. Also their brain was under attack by neurology and time machine attack. But they are not alive. Reality is not alive. Also real Putin not alive. Real Putin's 2 wife not alive. And Russian general, according to our treaty, they are killing. And also main deal and treaty we made and condition we gave not to make that prisoner exchange training again in any airport of USA. And I looking that, again same faces, KGB commandos, can kill whole airport of USA and have biological weapon. Other planes comes behind them, and already their sources has taken position on the airport. And that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden handshaking. And so in office I am looking, Joe Biden is giving his satellite phone to talk with those criminals surrounding him. That's why he was saying talk. To kill them, he was giving to talk, and we'll check without Joe Biden who is talking. And definitely he was in trouble, that's why he was behaving like this and killed. And Kamala Harris did same work, trained him to be president. Also she took false check of $100 million and to earn back safe in his country. And also she donated $100 million gifted by USA people. And question is, in last episode we killed a Kamala Harris, came from India, and real Kamala Harris also was in torture, and long time later she came and nothing she did. And also those all candidates we killed last year, you are looking from time machine recording system I identified, and we killed them. Again they have made new candidates and opposition, position, and again they are doing those. Also they mixed mental medicine and President Joe Biden's food, and thus he is walking like this and automatic folding and running out from election. And also they are forbidden, they are using and making videos and posting here and there. You'll shock fingers, USA people, if Joe Biden doesn't come as president back in United States of America in next election. And if he does not elect, also same result will happen, because my another $1,180,000,000 check, valid till 31st January 2025. Just someone else will come, your Congress will not be able to approve. That check also eliminated automatic. And also the $10,000 billion, 10,000 plus 10,000, 20,000 billion dollars, you all will not be able to use, all will disappear from your end. And also compensation money will not take back, those facilities given, those type of account, procedure of account, Federal Reserve System, State Bank of America and other banks, or defense persons of USA who became convicted and injured and under attack by enemies of rebel time on the time of genocide on USA, on European royal family countries and all European NATO countries they attacked. And they told their coalition was Russia, Bangladesh, Israel, India, Palestine, Hamas, Lebanon, SAARC country, Pakistan, Afghanistan, mainly Afghanistan, also Afghan, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Portugal, another one, and those Russian border countries. And where 5 lakh super fighters were activating, 3 lakhs we have deployed, and aircraft carriers and submarines, and within 1 hour how many bombs and missiles we have made, it will continue, because I passed for great news for all enemies, 1,810 lakh dollar. We passed in our meeting, and his secret weapon and from another creation, and this whole country, the city was in different state of consciousness. They're sleeping different place, running out different place, gossiping, talking, and forget everything. And month after month they're sleeping without food. They died also. At church, a new Indian set came from India because of avoiding vast strike by nuclear bombs. India planned, more 17 crore Bangladeshi. They made SMS. And otherwise we'll try by all nuclear bombs firing on this country, and it's to win. Also our B-52 squadrons ready, SS-71 squadrons ready, nuclear bombs are ready, and also our tanks, carriers, aircraft carriers and carrier ships, are all helicopters, carrier helicopters, all carrier planes, everything ready. And I have given order to war. Also food supply was ready, because 1,810 lakh dollar don't need differently to make, but we kept possibly for little game how they can hold defense of USA, can take food, make food supply and take food supply plans of us, they can activate and can make successful from our hand. That's we want to see. In this country and around the world they will war and from us, and they will found. That's why food money we have made differently, like $1 trillion also. Because every royal family-based country will found food feast from us. All public will eat well. Whole world they will purchase from and will supply, and there are also those other democratic country of NATO also found same. Just the rebellion will not found anything, and also Canada is out, could not submit our field marshal form so that I can fill, and that's why they dismissed from this facility, and USA and we are allied forces. Also Cambodia, we found Cambodia, also another member, and also those Arab princes who became new queen by us, by CIA and NATO, by USA and NATO, and found CIA membership by President himself, by me, by Laura Richardson, and qualified, became White House satellite cooperator, and therefore in their own country they also make food supply and exchange plan, they will work. What a huge work, and all will continue, and just for war preparation we took this process to make bombs and missiles ready, and for electional game, because enemies enters every time, and if we attack every time we will not be able to understand, but in this natural process we invented, we became successful several times on enemies, and now we are applying and working since last year, and huge manpower working, and now time has come to see the result. That's how our order will continue. Goodbye everyone, good luck.